I was inspired once again to give you my 2 cents. Crazy shit, man. Jussie Smollett, charges was dropped. That dude, Mike Avenatti, dude that's trying to prosecute R. Kelly. This motherfucker getting hit up for extortion, $20 million extortion scandal. When he's the one that supposedly has the tapes, the underage sex tapes of R. Kelly allegedly doing shit to little kids. And now Cardi B coming out talking about when she was in the struggle and when she was in the grind. She used to drug and rob the dudes that paid her for her pussy. That's like, I feel like certain things should be taken to the grave. You don't gotta be an open book about everything. That's some foul, vile shit that she's admitting to. Like, whatever Cosby, or R. Kelly's or whatever they were accused of, they never admitted to doing it. The allegations are vile, foul, and egregious, but they never admitted to it. The difference with Cardi is like, she's like, because back then, I was going through some shit, and niggas want to fucking pay for my pussy. I'm like, you go to the room, then they go to the room, I fucking drug that nigga, and I take all their money. Like, you was gonna get paid regardless of. How you gotta rob them? Don't you want repeat customers? Because you know what it is though? I thought about it. Like, women don't like being viewed as hoes, even if they're in the sex work industry. Whether you're fucking for money or you're showing off your body for money as a stripper, you're still in the sex industry. You understand? But they still don't want to seem like hoes. So instead of her just like, man, yo, yeah, I used to sell pussy, whatever. Nah, she got to put this extra little edge to give herself some type of moral elevation over the traditional prostitute, the traditional fair prostitute that, listen, I'm providing a service with my body. You give me the money, that's it. She's putting a stain on the sex work industry. I don't disrespect the sex work industry at all. I feel like it's a victimless crime. It's not even a crime to me. It's like, yo, if I want some sex, but I don't want to work for it, I worked hard for my money to pay for it, right? And if the only skill that you know how to use in order to obtain money is sex, to me, that's a perfect symbiotic relationship. I don't want to work for the punani. You don't really want to work for the money. I mean, we both working for it in essence, because I had to work to get the money to get you, and you still got to be there and open up your legs and show up. You know what I'm saying? But as if her robbing people instead of going on with the agreement of exchanging sex for money or money for sex, however you want to use it, it somehow makes her more of a noble person because she decided to jack people. Now, I'm only going off of what she said. I'm not going off of what I heard about. I'm not going off of rumors or innuendos or even what I read in the newspapers. I'm going off of what she literally said on her shit. Like, some things don't need to be bragged about. Like, the reason why people keep comparing this to the Cosby and Cardi B, like, why isn't there outrage for Cardi B, but there was outrage for Cosby? Because Cosby never said he did any of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And the shit he got convicted for was, I think, playing with some chick's pussy with his fingers. But even in that instance, he still never admitted to doing any of these stuff. This chick got online. Like, I can see if Cosby's like, yeah, you know what? Back in the 70s, we had the Quaaludes and the bitches like to get high off the Quaaludes, and then you take my drugs, and again you can't fuck, so I gotta get bussy. Like I can see if the Kaz was bragging about doing that shit. That's a vile. Like if you bragging about raping or some shit, like that's some vile, disgusting shit. But the thing is, the reason why people can defend Cosby and people can defend Kells is because they've never admitted that they did it. They never confessed to doing this shit. This chick is confessing to doing some egregious, heinous shit, and it's torn down the middle. It's like mad people defending her. It's like, how you gonna defend somebody that admits they did some wild shit, right? But you want to convict somebody who said they didn't do it. It's all public opinion, to be honest with you. That shit is bananas to me. So it's like, yo, you know what? I made $1,000 this week. I ain't getting no buzz in a few weeks. I haven't been really talking to nobody. I don't really got a network of shorties like that. Cool, it's all good. Let me hop on Craigslist or whatever, you know, whatever one of these sites, Tinder, me, or even Instagram. Look up somebody's modeling information, because that's code word for selling pussy, right? And you know what? I got $100 to spend. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get my free coin. Not even for that long. I'm 40 years old, so I'm good. Yo, listen, I will spend $100 about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm good with that. But I'm gonna be demonized by the person I'm trying to buy pussy from. She looks at me so lowly. Even though she's advertising herself to sell the vagina, she hates the fact that she's selling herself so much that she wanna drug me and take me for everything I have. There's nothing logical, there's nothing nice about that. Yo, there's nothing noble about that. People defending that shit is bonkers to me, man. And like I said, listen, a lot of us got skeletons in our closet. He said, come by Sully's. What's popping at Sully's tonight? A lot of us got skeletons in our closet, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got, you know, things that we're not proud of or what have you. Like, we all ain't saints. But motherfuckers ain't bragging about this shit. Like, sometimes, okay, you know what? Made a mistake in the past. Shit was fucked up. Hey, ain't gonna never happen again. No harm, no foul. Keep it moving. We don't fucking make mistakes and then, like, advertise that shit to try to get sympathy. You're not getting no sympathy, but talk about evil shit that you did. And the thing is, Tommy Sotomayor was talking about this. It's like, he was like, yo, he was already going to give you like $500 for your vagina, but damn, you got to drug him and take him everything off his body. Like, you don't like believe in like a repeat customer. That's stupid. It's like, when I used to work at restaurants, I don't work at restaurants anymore, but when I used to be in the food industry, there would be like a lot of like different servers and cashiers and shit like that. They would do something stupid like steal like $20 a day or do like coupon fraud, like just bullshit. You're getting pennies, nickels and dimes and shit. Oh, comedy brunch? Oh yeah, all right, I'll come, we'll talk about that. Nickel and diamond, bullshit, right? So you stealing, like, as a server, I would make in between $500 to $1,300 a week. That was my range. So 5 plus 13 is 18 divided by 2. So I averaged almost like $900 a week. I'm already getting the 9 a week. Why the fuck I'm gonna risk it for an extra 20, 50 bucks? That's stupid. Like, you already getting, like, you're risking the job because you're being greedy. That shit is wild to me, man. And it's wild that it's not more backlash and outcry. Like I said, I'm not the greatest of saints. I ain't no fucking saint, but I can call shit like it is. Just because I went through shit in my past don't mean I don't got a right to have an objective opinion about it. And I'm not shitting on her. I'm just saying that shit is egregious. Like, some things you should just keep to yourself. Yeah, that was 3 years ago when she made this Instagram post. But this is what it is nowadays. When you say some shit always gonna resurface in one way or another. That's just how the age that we live in. So, you know, I know, like, once I blow up, or once I get on, or once I get more consistent, I'll probably say some crazy shit in some lives that's probably gonna come up too. But I have a tendency to, like, not go super overboard or gangster in what I say. And a lot of my stuff is laced with humor, so you can see that my sentiment is just to be funny, not to fucking destroy anybody or anything like that. But yeah, just because you got some shit in your past or whatever, that doesn't mean that you don't have a right to talk about what's going on in the world. You dig? And the difference between a criminal and a fucking upstanding citizen is the criminal is the one that got caught. 99.9% of people on this earth probably did something that would have got them in trouble. Or at least got somebody upset at them. Or maybe somebody want to do some harm to them or something like that. You know what I mean? We can't just live on the past. We can't just live on our skeletons if that's not who we are, or if it was just like a mistake for a moment in time. But that shit is wild, man. And then she also said if she was dating somebody and he cheated on her, and she found out he cheated on some vindictive shit, she would get him drugged, and then she would like bring a transsexual over and have him have sex with the trans, because that's rape. That's rape. If you my girl, right, and you find out I cheated on you, or you heard I did it, whatever, or let's say I cheated, right? And your revenge is to get me drunk and then to get a transsexual to fuck me. That's rape, yo. There's no way around. That's like and that's premeditated. That's not even like on some crime of passion type shit. That's like, yo, I'm about to set these things in motion for this motherfucker to get taken advantage of because he did me wrong. That's some evil. I remember I made a live about Cardi B like 3 years ago, and I said there's something sinister, dark, and evil about this chick when I watch her videos. When she teaches funny, I said there's a fucking darkness that's unsettling about that bitch. And it's starting to come out. You know what I mean? Because I fell into the, she make good music, she got a funny personality, blah, 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 blah. But now I'm seeing shit like this, like how she can't take any type of criticism. She tries to attack anybody that criticizes her, gives her some constructive criticism or fucks with her. It's like, yo, if you're in the public light, millions of people seeing you, you got millions of fans, you got millions of followers, probably got millions of haters. Yo, that's just one of the trade-offs of being successful in Hollywood. You're just gonna have millions of motherfuckers throwing their opinions at you, and there's really no way you can fight that shit, yo. All you can do is just try to do kind, good acts. You know what I mean? Try to do good by people. And I always say, just defeat them on stage. That's the only way you can beat them, is by being the best you could be on stage, man. That's it. The best you could be on stage and just being like a philanthropic, to the point where if people hating on you and coming at you, whatever, you're gonna have people that defend you, which Cardi does. That's the Barty gang. They defend her. But I say it again, the reason why they compare this shit to the Cosby situation and why there is no outrage, Cosby never bragged about what he allegedly did. Cosby never tried to garner sympathy. R. Kelly never tried to brag about or garner sympathy over what he allegedly did. This chick did, man. And it wasn't just drugging niggas that was like wanting to buy her pussies. Like, to me, like, if you're a sex worker, how many sex workers are there, right? It's probably millions, right? If you're a sex worker and a guy takes his hard-earned money and wants to spend his money on you to be with you for a few moments, you shouldn't feel offended by that shit. You should feel proud if you're in that industry. Now, if you're just a square on the street, like a librarian or some shit like that, it's like, yo, listen, man, I know you're a librarian and everything, but you got a fat ass and glasses, look sexy, I want to come on them shits, $500 for you could do this. Now, I can understand that chick being upset because she's not in that industry, she's minding her own business. This motherfucker coming out of left field, mad disrespectful, trying to smash, and she's not even in that industry. I can understand that. But if you are in the sex industry, why would it offend you that somebody wants to pay you money to have sex with you, being that you're in the sex industry? And you're going to teach them a lesson by taking their fucking money, right? She's a horrible fucking person. You're going to teach them a lesson by making them think they're going to get a service. You're going to drug them against their will, take their bread, and fucking humiliate them. When that could have been a constant cash cow for you. That could have been somebody you could have been getting money from all the fucking time. You're thinking about the short term. You have some type of vendetta or some type of vindictiveness against men. You vilify men. And just because they want to sleep with you and pay you for sleeping with you, and you're in the sex industry, now you gotta fucking punish them? He said at least Bill Cosby get women jobs. Exactly, but I'm not even going to go into the depths of what's worse and what's not. Drugging anybody and then taking advantage of them is some egregious shit, regardless of if you fucking steal from them, if you rape them, whatever. Just drugging somebody, putting somebody in an altered state of consciousness in order to get your way is some foul, disgusting shit. Whether you're taking pussy or taking money. I'm not, or you know what I'm saying, or taking dick, or whatever. Yeah, and she not no hustler. That's not no fucking hustler, man. She's a hustler, like, she's a scumbag. How hustle your pussy? You already butt naked. What does it matter if some dick's going inside you with some condom? And you know she sold that pussy for money. You know she did. But the thing is, like I said, Layman, hope I'm saying your name right. Like I said, a lot of women don't like to be viewed as hoes, right? And I got a perfect example for you. They don't like to be viewed as hoes. So they would rather be viewed as a thief than viewed as a hoe, even though they in the fucking sex industry. I got a prime example, right? I remember this shit always sticks in my head. It was like 1993, and some bitch was being mad loud. Yeah, I got HIV. So what? I don't care if I got HIV. You know what? Because I ain't get HIV from fucking. I got HIV from shooting dope in my veins. Like, you still a dirty bitch with HIV, but you want to make yourself look better bragging that you didn't get it from sex, but you got it from sticking a needle in your arm. Honestly, I respect people that get it from fucking more than they use drugs, because having sex is a natural thing. It can happen to anybody. Not everybody, what the fuck does it take to go through your head to look at a fucking syringe? Since children, we're afraid of fucking needles, right? You always crying when we get our little shots when we're babies. So what the fuck? You had to actually conquer the fear of injecting yourself with needles to put this shit in your fucking vein to do some mad unnatural shit. You didn't even have the time to bleach the needles and clean it or use your own needle if you want to fucking get high with your friends. You that fucking lazy. And you're going to say catching HIV through intravenous drug use is better than catching HIV from fucking? Get the fuck out of here, man. We fuck. That's a natural inclination. It's not a natural inclination to shoot some shit in your arms. It's a natural inclination to want to fuck. And you catch HIV way faster shooting that shit up than having sex. By far. Statistically, by far. And you know this shit. And you're not stupid. And you see mad people that catch HIV from needles. Like, that's like, it's like direct pathway to your vein. But the bitch, like I said, bitches, they're so keen on not being viewed as hoes that the bitch is bragging about catching HIV from sharing needles, thinking that she's a better person because she didn't catch it fucking dicks. That shit is insane. Pure insanity, man. Pure insanity. Women always trying to fucking save face, man. And yup, and you know what? I know I was a sex worker, but fuck that. I ain't even sell my pussy because I got high morals. Even though I'm dancing butt naked on the floor doing splits with a dirty ass stripper pole and floors and shit. I probably got all kinds of dirty dust, niggas stepping in doo-doo and shit. I got all doo-doo residue in my pussy from doing splits. But you gonna fucking brag that instead of giving up your pussy because you got better morals, you robbing motherfuckers and fucking demonizing them just because they want to have a good time. Motherfuckers buying, I mean, unless you like he into some BDSM or shit. For the most part, niggas buying pussy, they just trying to get a quick nut. Ain't nothing crazy. They ain't trying to kill you. Fuck, couple strokes, done, I'm out. Peace. Half of y'all bitches like the fuck anyway, but then a lot of women, they go through like a lot of sexual assault when they're kids and stuff like that. So I get why they can have certain resentment towards it. But it's like, why even be in that fucking industry if you feel that way? Do something different. And she doing something different with herself. I give her that. You know what I'm saying? Through all her transgressions and the mistakes that she made, she's turned over a new leaf. But you can't be bragging about and trying to, how you going, you already made it out the hood, yo. You a success, you worth like $6 million, you made it. You don't gotta talk about every single evil little detail, and that's how she talked about it. She had this cocky, nonchalant attitude, like this, okay, and you know what, fuck it. If shit ain't going right, you can strip. You can strip, you know, and fucking get these niggas for their money. Cause they stupid for wanting to fucking, yo, they playing off of motherfuckers' men's natural inclination and emotion to capitalize off of them and take it for their money. Something that God embedded in them. To want to procreate, to want to be sexual towards somebody. But nah, we as men, we gotta be fucking demonized and villainized just because we want to have sex with women. And women are just so conceited and stuck up and all these fucking bullshit parameters that a lot of us don't want to fucking put up with that shit. So we take the money, here you go, boom, 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 do our thing, it's good. And if it's real good, you might see me like twice a week. That's the end. You got 2 dudes here, 2 dudes there, 2 dudes there. You got about 10 guys a week, $100 a pop, protect yourself, get tested on a regular basis. You're making $1,000 fucking dollars a week doing something that God created us to do. But no, he wants to fuck me. That's what's weird too. But women get pissed off if you want to have sex with them, right? But then they get pissed off if you don't want to have sex with them. And it's all a matter if they find you attractive or not. It's all a matter if they find you attractive or not. This shit is fucking stupid, man. Yo, listen, I know I get on fat bitches like liking me a lot and stuff like that. And it can be annoying. And I wish that more of a variety of women would like me. But it's still flattering that somebody is attracted to me. And a lot of times, I will give the bigger chick a chance. I'm a big dude, but sometimes I've given bigger women a chance. I've had fat girlfriends all fucking day. I'm not gonna fucking demonize somebody. It's been fucking gay motherfuckers. I'm not gay. But something, you know what I'm saying, a guy is attracted to me or whatever. I let him know I don't go that way, but it's still flattering that somebody actually like wants to be with you and wants to be a part of you. That's some flattering shit. Like, why do people get offended because somebody fucking likes you? Like Kodak Black said to Younger May. He said, "Don't be mad at me because I want you." We just live in some strange, weird, fucked up, topsy-turvy times, man. And that puts a dent on the sex industry too, because like, what about the stand-up sex worker? I'm not even gonna call them hookers or prostitutes. I'm gonna be nice. The sex worker, she like to fuck and she like to get her money. She like to hustle her vagina. She take care of herself or whatever. She want to do her thing. But now her clientele is shook because one of the biggest sex workers or ex-sex workers, most popular ex-sex workers on earth, was talking about some of the shit that she would do to get over on motherfuckers. And how many more other grimy ass sex worker bitches looked at Cardi B and be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do that shit too. She got the Barty gang. She has a very influential voice. She getting some backlash, but she getting a lot of support. And for people to even compare this to Bill Cosby shit, her shit is way worse. Again, I say, because Cosby did not admit to doing what he was doing. She admitted to that shit. Yeah, I did that shit. She like motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson in A Time to Kill. Yeah, I killed their asses, and I hope they burn in hell. Yeah, I shot the motherfuckers, and I hope they burn in hell. Yo, man. Shit is wild, man. Shit is wild. You can't compare the two. Cardi B situation is worse, yo. It's worse. Like, it was bad, but like when she said she drugged dudes or whatever, I didn't really think about it. But I had to listen to some podcasts and I had to really reflect on it. Cosby and R. Kelly always denied what they did. And they going through hell. R. Kelly got a trial coming up. Cos is in jail, 10 years, at 80. Cardi B did the opposite. She admitted to what she did on camera multiple times, was braggadocious about the shit. It's gonna take some dudes to come forward and say this happened to me. It's gonna take some, and I'm not wishing nothing on her, you know what I mean? I couldn't care less, man, you know? I'm not gonna get drugged by her. I'm not gonna get caught up in that bitch. Yo, I remember, yo, man, when I picked up a prostitute years ago, but my money was fucked up, and it was off of New Britain Avenue. When I was in my Jack Daniels days, I used to fucking pick up hookers and shit. And my money was fucked up. I think I had like $20, $10, whatever. I used to always try to get it as cheap as possible. And I drove to the ATM. She was with me, went to the gas station. I think I took out the 10, and I gave her, I think I gave her like $10. And she went by her house, and then she said some shit along the lines of, ain't gonna happen, whatever. But I still gave her the 10. I was like, fuck it, just for our time, just for riding with me, whatever. I think I squeezed her titties. Long story short, maybe like a few months after that, one of my homeboys was telling me that it was this prostitute bitch, or this fake prostitute, that would lead niggas to her house, the apartment she was staying in. And it would be, as soon as you go in the crib, was niggas waiting for you to rob you. I guess she saw that I was so fucking broke that it was pointless to take me to, I think I had a Nokia phone back then. It was pointless to take me to the crib, you know what I'm saying? So that was some scary shit, yo. Like, looking back on it, and I was on the JD, Jack Daniels heavy, so I wasn't really, aware of my surroundings and nothing like that. That shit's crazy that people do that shit, man. Like, you mad because a motherfucker want to pay you for sex, but you are a sex worker. That's like me being mad. I'm working at McDonald's and I'm mad that motherfuckers is buying hamburgers. Like, damn, why these motherfuckers keep coming in here buying these cheeseburgers, man? This is some bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all ruining y'all health and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure high, y'all getting diabetes, getting these milkshakes and fries. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Matter of fact, the next motherfucker that order a Big Mac, I'm about to put some sleeping pills in that shit real quick. They're gonna eat the Big Mac. You know what I mean? Once they fall asleep at the table, I'm about to take their money out their pocket so they can't buy no more Big Macs. I'm doing them a favor. I'm saving their life. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is crazy, man. But I'm just glad I had some content. She inspired me to do some content. So here you go. Oh, what's coming up next as far as my shows? Next Thursday, I will be featuring at the Elbow Room in West Hartford. You can look up on Facebook, Stand Up Underground. That's the name of the club or whatever, and it'll show you all the different dates that are going down for my comedy shows. And then after that, I think I have a gig in the Cape that same day, but it's a private gig. And I got another gig in Waterbury on Saturday in the noon, I think. And then next Sunday, we're gonna be hopping on the road, and we taking our talents to Montana, man. Me, Teron Jackson, and my boy Marlon Baker. So that's pretty much all I had to say. Trying to compare her shit to Bill Cosby is a false equivalency, because her shit is way worse, because he denies what he did, she admits to what she did and bragged about it, and just there's not enough outrage and outroar over her. That shit is mind-boggling to me. But I holla at y'all dudes. Hashtag everybody need more green. Peace.